Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Mirana.
You may now select your heroes. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle. Thirty seconds to battle. The battle begins. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified.
Out of my way!
Autumn comes too soon. First blood. And you had better get used to it. Uproot you.
Invisibility!
Not for you. Green turns to gray.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Denied.
Fight me.
Denied.
Haha!
Double damage. It's to memory. Fight me. The sacred grove awaits.
Shackled! Every coin helps.
Yes. The seeds of fortune.
My quiver is empty.
Make a fight. Fight me. Come.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Warriors of the wood. I doubt your kin will weep for you. Uproot and after that.
Catch a chill.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Senator, ¿cómo
Dire's
escuchar?
top tower is under attack.
This is ours. Haste. With me.
Qué buena jugada del Puma.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Puna a punto de morir. No, se
Dire's
salvó.
top tower has fallen.
Thanks.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Bien invocar con el Penta tratando de quitarle todo el maná.
Yes.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
El Lucio tiene que irse nomás porque
Shadows take
la Phantom lo
Dire's
va a
bottom
matar.
tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Qué bien está jugando.
Radiant's
El
middle
Invoker.
tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Súper bien, tornado, pen, congelación. Ahí va el Rubik a apoyar. El objetivo es el Air.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You're not going anywhere.
No pudieron. Ahora la Phantom Lancer creo que tiene que tepear nomás a su base. No le queda de otra.
Why, thank you.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bien, Smoke. Parece que van a ir a atacar por sorpresa.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant are scanning.
Quieren acabarlo rápido, no hacerlo muy largo, al parecer. OG.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Did I hear a squeak?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Come! The seeds of fortune.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Vent.
Did I hear a squeak?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Arcanery.
Radiant are scanning.
No.
The next label play. The next label play.
Come, come. I'll rise next season.
Then
Fight me, fight me. Yes. Gold and sweet.
You'll never find my...
Yes. Gold and sweet.
You'll never find my...
Pull roots and run.
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
Who uproots me?
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire are scanning.
tonight.
Radiant are scanning. Roshan has fallen to the down. Cannot stop us.
The idea is just avoid fights at all costs.
Yeah.
Like, even with knowing that they're in Roshan, you're going to have a dead hero.
Nagrata wrapping behind, but Sentry's already put in place. Tornado looking to be able to hit the creep wave. Nagrata blinks back to the safety of his team. They do have the Winter Wyvern to be able to protect bottom lane. Good shackle shot, but needs to be able to get out the blast. Barely nailed him. Silent. Anna ran in from the side. They are going to be able to get the Fissure. Nagrata does have an Echo Slam, but he doesn't pop it now. He goes Blink Dagger. Echo Slam coming in. Nails Thompson. Silent's going to be able to go for the kill. It's open Thompson. He actually gets the Infant Thumb. They don't have the detection anymore. They blink in, and they do lose their Mirana's first life. That's going to be the Aegis coming right back. Silent getting really low. The real Anna. Echo Slam countered by Jerix, but it doesn't do quite enough to finish off that Ursa. A little bit of Cold Snap. Nice Winter's Curse laid down onto Thompson, but he still has tons of HP. How does he have all this? He's hit by the arrow. Enchanted Totem as well. The Cold Embrace steal from Jerix is keeping him alive, but it's not. It's killing everybody. The buybacks come in. Zeb, he's eaten up by Silence, and that is going to be a 5-man wipe, 6-man wipe, I believe.
Oh my lord, Nagrata played that fight so well. Oh. I thought that Windstrike, they were dancing on that knife's edge.
Yes.
It looked like for a second every hero was going to go down. The Ursa, his BKB was popped. He was starting to get kited, getting really low, and then always want to fly.
Dude, what about Jerix, though? He hits like a decent Echo Slam to get damage on Ursa, steals Cold Embrace to hit the Invoker while he's under Winter's Curse. Jerix tried so much to save Thompson. He basically turned into a Winter Wyvern.
Man.
And it still wasn't enough.
Always want to fly his positioning on the team fight. They just thought he wasn't going to be there at all.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy has boots and nothing else, and now he's got a Blink Dagger. Came in, riding in like Gandalf.
And this goes back to what you were saying. Like, they thought that was a 4 versus 5 with an Aegis. OG thought underneath the tier 1 tower, maybe we can actually take this. The answer is no.
No, you can't.
Windstrike's team fight is still stronger than you, even under those conditions.
And now you've got, if I'm seeing this correctly, a 10-second BKB on the Mirana. She did not have it in the last fight. You've got a Blink Dagger completed. Silent's going to get his Basher. You've just got a cavalcade of items flooding in. Nagrata's going to get his Yule Scepter. Everyone benefited from that fight on the side of Windstrike.
Yeah. I mean, they all just picked up their items recently, and they all have something new. It's crazy.
Ooh, IG right now.
They're sweating.
They're looking at that 12K lead right now, Cap. I've got no idea what's happening in the EG Fnatic game, but Thompson gonna tornado bottom. OG can't feel very good right now about what's going on.
Neither can IG.
IG's dying inside.
Yeah.
They're thinking to themselves, guys, you're playing against a top 4 team in the group that is surging against who had the worst record. Please just get one win. But it looks like Windstrike, at least so far, are looking pretty comfortable.
They're in new form.
They're feeling it right now. You get to control your destiny. This is all you really want at the group stage in TI.
They are still, I mean, they just won a gigantic fight. They took a tier 2 and lost map control almost immediately.
That's what Nature's Prophet does to you. He's going to move you around the map. He's going to constantly spam his ulti when he gets behind. It's very similar to what Dro Ranger does. When she gets behind, you hit that precision aura button.
And how's he doing in the farm race? Trying to finish up the Manta, and then he already has the heart queued up, as we were talking about.
Yeah. Man, our production is so good. Our guy just walked over to tell me the story of the EG game, which I will not say.
Echo Slam is going to be able to find Anna, but they had the support behind him. They were baiting out Anna, and they're going to be able to get the kill on Nagrata. That is big. A mega kill streak for Ana, who's already a little bit suffering in farm. And honestly, he's the only person who really matters on OG. His farm is the most important.
Oh, I can't believe you did that, Non-Grata.
All by himself.
There was no one near you. You've been so good. You've been so good.
Just play with your team. That's been what. Oh, nice shackle shot. Moonlight Shadow sets that one up. Thompson is going to be narrowed by the arrow. Godlike. Iceberg is godlike.
Iceberg is trying to win this game of Dota. Let him, Non-Grata.
TP back from Jarex. They're going to give up on the side lane pushes. A little bit afraid of a impending mid push from Iceberg. Of course, he's not going to go for it. They just need to get better control of the lanes.
There's no fear. Going to push out this top lane. Now they've got to worry about their side lanes at all times, as OG has done a very good job of pressuring this. And the crazy part about it, the reason, guys, why I bring up lane pushing so much and why it keeps coming up is these situations that happen, because even though OG is down so many kills in 13k, they're leading the map because they have heroes that can deal with the waves at all times.
Yeah.
And all that means, if you win one fight, you're right in front of their base, and you presented yourself an opportunity to win the game.
And it's not like Winstrike, oh, they're going to go for the kill onto Wind Ranger, almost bursted in down, and now Seb's going to be caught by Non-Grata, tries to go for the TP out, hit by the Fisher instead. Oh, Sunstrike, he tried to find the kill onto No Fear with the help of the Nature's Prophet ult, but that's not going to happen.
Seb going to go down.
But yeah, Winstrike have pretty good lane shove themselves, right?
Yes.
Power Shot, Splinter Blast, they've got a Mjolnir hero.
I think the problem is they only have one hero that can catch.
Yeah.
And that's Non-Grata. Like, you've got one killer. Mirana's great in team fights, but unless you hit the arrow, people just run away from you.
Yeah, and that's why Seb and No-Tail are playing so aggressive in the side lanes, because they know they can. Same goes with Thompson, by the way, who managed to hit a two-man tornado there. And Thompson. Set up. Jarex is going to hit the Fisher onto Silent, kiting him around. Keeping damage on him.
They got the dust off on him, and once again, the majority... This actually matters now. The majority of the bounty runes have gone the way of Winstrike. This has to at least represent 3,000 of their gold at this point.
Yeah.
They've gotten 3 out of the last 4. They got 4 of the last 4 in the last set. It's starting to add up here. As No-Tail, you start to see him switch gears. He's going for the Shadow Blade. He understands that split push is the name of the game. You've got to give yourself as many times to win team fights, as many opportunities to win team fights as you can.
Yeah. Thompson playing behind Ana right now. Iceberg's drawing a line. He really wants his team to just be with him right now, the top lane. But I can understand if Winstrike is a little bit scared of just letting OG push bottom so much again because of the early damage.
I think that Iceberg is like, guys, this should be easy, but the rest of his team is like, no. Because look at what No-Tail's doing. They're just always constantly splitting the map, applying pressure.
Always want to fly. Was hoping to be able to catch somebody with his Blink Dagger. Didn't get the Winter's Curse. Non-Grata pushes out by himself.
Oh, something I should know too is that Iceberg decided to go for the 12% spell length. I think it was Tomato that told me that it actually does more damage for you than the mana break.
If you have like Mjolnir.
Yeah, if you have Mjolnir, it does a lot more damage.
That makes sense.
Than the mana break. Also, you have an MKB, right?
Yeah, that's true. And then you've got all your actual magic damage abilities like Starstorm.
He said he tested it a bunch and found that it was actually more.
You know what's crazy? They showed all these heroes in bottom lane, but they didn't actually push the wave.
Yes. Yes.
It's a double siege wagon wave. All right, now the team is top lane. Now they're going to go for it. They're just not hitting the creeps. They're trying to find heroes. But OG is doing really well just staying ahead of all this. Okay, Seb, that was awkward force down.
The thing about this is that you eventually do have to take a fight, though, if you're OG. What you're trying to do right now, guys, for people that don't know, is you're trying to lull Winstrike into this game where they constantly start splitting up and getting riskier and riskier. Then OG, at some random point, will gather up, take a fight. If they win a fight in front of your base, you have to force buybacks, and all of a sudden the game
just look at Iceberg, right? Like, he's been by himself a lot lately, and he just got forced into using his BKB. He's going to go for the TP out. The rest of the team is here, though. Silent does find Ana. Ana's already at half HP. Always want to fly, hoping for Splinter Blast. Doesn't get it. Ana's just running so fast. Thompson's here as well. They need to be able to get out. Always want to fly. He's going to get picked off here. And Silent, he's going to get caught by Jarex. He can't TP away either. Popsy and Rage just futilely trying to put damage onto Thompson, but it does nothing but Echo Slam comes in. Maybe Anna. No, it gets Jarek Fisher stunned almost immediately. That's 3 dead from Winstrike. That you said, OG, lull them to sleep, lull them into a bad move.
That's literally what I just said, and that is what happens. And this is why split pushing matters, because eventually you are going to find an opportunity to get kills. You will find an opportunity if you're disciplined enough, and that's what happens. Because Winstrike, you stop thinking about the game in the same way. You see the frustration from Iceberg. He's like, guys, why are we not just winning fights? And his team's like, because we can't do anything about the lane. We only have one hero that can kill. That represents a threat on the map. And now
Fisher,
they might just get more.
with a Sunstrike, not even needed. Iceberg, leap 1. Another, he's got 2 more leaps. He's good, he's good. Still though, great pick off there from Jarex. His stolen Fisher's putting in some work with a Blink Dagger.
IG screaming right now. They're saying, OG, do it up.
Oh, always want to fly, hit by the Fisher as well. What's happening? Winstrike's just falling apart.
15k. There goes your lead. It's starting to dwindle. This is what happens when you can constantly push out the waves. Now it's down to 7. They might even secure the bounty runes for once in their lives.
I was literally going to say they won that fight, but it sucks for them that they don't get Roshan. They've actually gotten so many pickoffs, they can take tier 2 and do Roshan still.
This is why if you're a viewer and you're like, why do these comebacks happen? It's because oftentimes one team can push in waves cleanly and the other can't. And at some point in Dota, farm doesn't really matter. It becomes more about the map control that you can lay out. You can lose heroes left and right and center, and as long as the lanes are pushed in, Winstrike's not going to get anything out of it.
Yeah.
But they might just reset the game here for themselves as
Roshan. I mean, this is the thing, right? Roshan is a really important objective, and
it's something that you have to... So, Kuro used to say Roshan is the best objective at forcing fights.
Yes.
Because they have to take this fight.
That is a really good way to put it, because this is like the one opportunity for Winstrike to finally get a 5 versus 5. But look at Anna. We said he comes online when he has his heart. He's got it now. Iceberg, he's trying to go for him. He's just fearlessly running at these heroes. The moment he gets his heart, he understands his timing. He understands his strength. And that is just to run at heroes.
And look at the situation.
But Nagrana's here, man. The Echo Save instantly. He gets fissured by Jarex. Stops the combination. Might just allow Anna to be able to survive. He's not hit by the arrow. And now their initiator is dead. And Anna's going to go back in. He knows, he feels it right now. He's got the heart taking him up a little bit. He found the real one, though. He gets bashed up. Silent kill gun. Oh, no. Aeon's is going to decide. The buyback from Nagrana is going to be able to catch 7 as well. With a beautiful shackle shot, they managed to get a Winter's Curse. Stolen by Jarex. Arrow hitting No Fear. Arrow went right through. Doesn't actually hit No Tail. So they're only going to get Jarex. And sure enough, a fight is forced indeed around the Roshan pit. And in Roshan Bounty, that is the winning combination there for Winstrike. They're going to be able to take an Aegis and Cheese and might just finally be able to force a high ground.
That is a game-saving Winner's Curse by Always Want to Fly. If Thompson survives there, he can back up Anna, which is the only reason that Anna went in the first place. Anna's like, I've got my Invoker, he's got his full toolkit, I'm good to go. Oh, this Always Want to Fly. He's so on point.
Yeah.
It looked like 2 fights in a row were going to go bad, but he turns it. But yeah, talking about the Roshan, that's how you force fights when teams don't want to leave their base and they don't want to engage you head on. You just walk into Roshan. That's how
Nagrana bound No Tail.
Nice pick off.
That is beautiful. Still got to deal with the bottom lane, but they are trying to take... Can they take the full racks, though?
Oh, look at bottom lane. No Tail.
Instantly buying back, trying to put some threat onto that bottom lane. All these heroes are going to come in right as they finish up the melee racks. Winstrike, they're going to get caught here. Blinks ahead of the tornado. Iceberg committing, finish off the melee racks, and a beautiful Winter's Curse.
Just trying to get them out.
It's not going to kill anybody, but it's going to stall them from pursuing. And that was the problem. Winstrike, they were cutting it close. They were afraid that they might get into a bad
fight. They might re-engage here. Nagrana, he's looking for it.
He does have some sentries out. They spotted him for a moment here. He's pinging where he's going, but he's not fast enough to catch up to him. Bottom lane, the tier 3 did go down. The range tracks took a bit of damage.
No Tail had a back for that, though, and he's starting the shenanigans once again. Oh, man, that fight was so close, though. That would have been just OG's game.
Yeah.
At that point.
I mean, Silent also took like a... Oh, there's the Echo Slam, knocking in on Thompson.
They know that...
Seb, he has no Aeon Disc, but he did manage to blink himself away. No TP, though. He's going to have to tuck and hide in some sort of corner and hope he's not found.
Yeah, looks like they're going to give up the chase. And Nagrana's still looking for it, but he's gone the wrong way. Courier is
They
sniped by
do have a
no-tail.
scan. Not gonna go for it though. And pushed in the mid lane as best he could. He's got an illusion rune too. That's really gonna help him out. But they see him. They know where he is. And it's got to be careful in his position. He's going to doppelganger out of that area. Silent tries to go for the Earth Shock, misses out. Will take a lot of damage in return. He's going to go BKB, immediately sprouted up by No-Tail. They know where Ana is, and they desperately want this kill, but they just can't quite catch him. The supports are keeping them off of Ana. Iceberg throws out the arrow. It's not gonna land on Ana. Really almost did. No Fear on the other side of things is Win running up. They're trying to sandwich onto him, but always want to fly. Manage to get the Winter's Curse. It's on illusion. That is just buying him a little bit of time, but at the same time, he blinks away. Iceberg and Nagrata need to be able to go for Ana together if they want to be able to take him on. Because of that Heart's just too much HP, they go for an illusion and evade him out. The real one's gonna go and finish off Always Want to Fly. And Iceberg's out of mana now. Nagrata might be able to stun him up, but they just don't have the damage. Nagrata, he'll go for him first. Pops the cheese. A Fisher is up. He's gonna hit the real one. No, Doppelganger actually dodges that one. Thompson hits him with the disarm. Now Silent comes in. Real Ana is found. Silent is so good at doing that. How does he keep finding the real Ana and beating it down time and time again? The arrow catches Thompson. That's 2 dead on the side of OG. The 2 cores do have buyback, but nobody else does. Oh my god, these fights are so close for OG. That is 2 fights in a row that Silent has found the real Phantom Lancer and killed him with his Basher. Both those fights look so good for OG. And they turn at a moment's notice. Popping the Enrage, hit by the Tornado though. And now, well, he does have BKB. He also have an Echo Slam. Immediately stopped though. Couldn't get the Fisher off, but the Abyssal Blade will be enough. Ana's gonna come back with his buyback. Nagrata has no mana and no cheese this time around to make the fight go their way. Silent's gonna be up next, trying to chase him down with a Phantom Rush. There shouldn't be a way out of here. Zepp's on the other side to make sure that he gets the life drain kill as well. So they do buyback and they do win that fight. OG will hold. And that's an important hold for them is No Fear, gonna run into No-Tail. If only he had detection, maybe. But does not. And now all 3 of the 4 Bounding Runes are claimed by OG, but still resetting things a little bit. Their tower takes about half HP. Thompson doesn't have the buyback now. Still dead for 60, but with 2 heroes on the sidelines for Winstrike, that's just gonna reset things for a little bit. And OG, they're not gonna be able to take advantage of this. And all it really takes now for Winstrike is one little push, and you've secured yourself a main event slot. IG, watching with bated breath right now, can't feel very good about this. Jarex. Seb with the haste rune, trying to run down, Always Want to Fly. He was showing himself on some No-Tail familiars there earlier. No Fear, actually. Might have just saved him. Yeah, that was actually a nice little Yule Scepter. Didn't realize he had that one, but eventually his win run is going to run out, but the Moonlight Shadow keeps him alive. They managed to get the real one with that Winter's Curse, so he takes a decent amount of damage, but he still wants to go for the tier 3. He wants to force any buybacks he can. And Iceberg needs to be here to deal with this. He's going to throw the triple arrow. Should not hit. It in fact, oh my god, that'll damage. The Shackle Shot will latch, and Iceberg, he'll come in, get a lot of damage. They do have the Decrepify though. That'll save Ana pretty easily. And they should get out right now. Heroes are starting to...
Dia's bottom shrine is under attack.
Little bit surprised there that they didn't try and go for the bottom lane of Rax if they wanted to force things.
I feel like it's a hard force.
Yeah.
You don't want to overcommit for that. Thompson, your main control. That's the thing, is that this guy is your entire team's control factor. Unless you're going to just rely on Jarek stealing Fissure.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have Shackle Shot, but you just want some way reliably to deal with stuff like that.
Right. It feels like OG's really close to finally being able to win fights. Is it just this next item? Is it just like Scotty and what is it, Lincoln Sphere for Thompson?
I feel like they just have to position themselves better against the Winter's Curse.
Okay, so it's more about positioning and play than items at this point?
Yeah. They're waiting around the Roshan pit, but won't respawn for at least 2 minutes.
Dia's bottom shrine is under
So they're just going to try and use this double damage rune.
Yeah, it's only an 11k deficit right now for OG, which is ridiculous considering that they had a buyback. They lost Thompson almost immediately after to the Echo Slam.
Seb, sneaky little guy that he is, pushing in the bottom. Him here. They really do not want to get into a fight right now against Winstrike.
No, not with no buybacks on their course.
So they're going to try and risk their position here. Now, fortunately, being able to kill the shrines really helps. No-Tail's been doing that with his treants. And that kind of kills one of the TP locations to be able to defend these areas.
Yeah, and WINSTRIKE with only one tier 3 tower left alive. Have to be careful about this as OG.
Do WINSTRIKE not keep track of when the Roshan spawn?
I don't think so. I mean, this game is really hectic, to be fair.
They're probably losing their mind. WINSTRIKE, no fears, just trying to find any wards he can. Vision is a huge part of being able to split push successfully, right? So WINSTRIKE need to be able to control the map as much as possible. Silent's going to go for a late game Battle Fury. It's an interesting one.
Mainly to just deal with the Sprout.
Yeah.
And also, it's really nice against the PL if you think about it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's dual function.
It's like one of those, like, you have to have a tree eater somehow, and
it actually kind of just works out nicely.
That does damage. Yeah. Well, unfortunately for Ursa, you're not getting Fury swipes. You don't get any cleave off of that, so
that'd be bro.
His damage will be minimal.
Everyone would rush.
you just ancient stack and then just cleave on one of the bigger ancients with Fury swipes.
He still hits kind of hard. Seb is at bottom. He's got to be careful about this right now.
Seb blinking forward. Silent spotted him for a moment. Blink for Blink does manage to get the Abyssal Blade. Now he does have an Aeon Disc, but so many disables. Nograda's just going to be able to keep him locked down. Force Staff, Nether Ward. Seb does not have anything else up in time. No-Tail quick to be able to TP out. Just replace this ward. And another one earlier here.
He has placed that ward 100 times over.
Yes. And the thing is, the enemy team doesn't expect it because it's a global teleportation placing that ward. Like, how are you supposed to keep track of that?
Yeah.
Let's count the seeds of
Iceberg, MKB, Butterfly, Hurricane Pike, BKB. This is a very stacked Mirana.
Roshan is going to spawn in 33 seconds. It's going to be WINSTRIKE's next objective. They're very cautious about it.
Battle Fury's up, and Aghanim Scepter is almost here for Silent as well.
Yeah, there's no buyback still on the 2 cores, the important ones from OG.
Yeah. So if they can get this Roshan, are they really going to try and do this before Roshan comes up?
No, I think what they're trying to do is force them back to the base.
Okay.
I'd imagine so. I feel like there's no reason for you to risk this pre-Rosh.
Yeah.
I guess Seb's dead, so you might want to hit it a little bit, but I feel like WINSTRIKE should disengage.
All right, they're in.
They're in it to win it. Guess they feel like their lanes are in a good enough position.
They're going to be able to jump in. They immediately blow up Jerix. He's been a pesky one, but he does have the buyback. BKBs have been blown up both sides. Echo Slam on two. Anna tries to dodge someone with the Manson, does manage Doppelganger himself away, and Thompson gets back to the fountain. He will be able to heal up, and Anna is just playing with the illusions right now. The BKBs are going to wear out and WINSTRIKE, and now OG, it's their turn to be able to strike. Sunstrike actually misses out there. The arrow not hitting Anna, and he'll Doppelganger back. All they lost was a tier 3, but a lot of BKBs blown by WINSTRIKE. A risky maneuver, but they don't get punished for it.
Yeah, always want to fly, use the Winner's Curse onto the Invoker, but he has a Linken's now.
Oh, No-Tail. That Arcane Rune couldn't possibly have been worth it, could it, Scythe? And Nograda's gonna go on top of the Sunstrike. He does manage to kill No Fear, No-Tail with the Sprout control up, and now Nograda's gonna be caught. The rest of OG, they're gonna bail out No-Tail. The Arcane Rune was worth it. They might just be able to get Roshan because of this.
They bought back on the Wind Ranger. The Earthshaker doesn't have it. This could have just been disaster right now. So everybody from OG wants to come back into this. No-Tail's got a Hex now, too, to work with.
They need this Earthshaker Slam so badly against Anna. I don't see how WINSTRIKE could take a fight without it.
Oh, this might have just been a mini throw here. WINSTRIKE, they're thinking
Arrows
about
coming
it.
Out. The real Anna is there, charging forward, and he goes for the back line, but immediately gets shackle shotted up. What a hit from No Fear. Seb is on the side, trying to go for the light drain. The Iceberg will be able to get the Starstorm, but no hero's dead from OG just yet. When Silence already pops his Enrage, and Anna's trying to stay out of mana. Iceberg's out of mana, stuck inside the Sprout. He's going to be beaten down by Thompson eventually, and so is Silent with no BKB and no Enrage. OG win the fight again. They just can't do it without their Earthshaker. They're have to give up on an Aegis Cheese and a Refresher Shard as well.
I cannot believe that WINSTRIKE decided to take that fight. With the Earthshaker dead, I mean, sure, they've got Aegis. You're going to give up Aegis, but It all starts with that no-tail bait.
Anna's got a Scotty. If he gets a butterfly as well, I'm not sure if Winstrike can beat him anymore.
It's a 3K gold lead right now for Winstrike. How the mighty have fallen. IG cheering their hearts out.
They may just have one more chance. Seb's going to come forward to Crab Vine, just hoping to be able to catch anybody, because as soon as they hear the buy, oh, the shackle shot! Can they actually get here in time, though? Jarex comes in, steals a power shot instead. Tornado will stop that TP in. No, what a Winter's Curse! That's going to be able to hold him in. That's going to be Jarex with a dive back, but Anna just charges forward, does kill. Always want to fly to the Echo Slam. They're going to be able to bring him down. That AoE damage is tones up for Anna to be able to deal with, but he does have a second life. Silent, he has an Abyssal Blade and an arrow. They can just chain stun him once again. OG, they're gonna try and stay up with Decrepify. They might just be able to do it. He doppelgangers away, still doppelgangered up. He does manage to get a bunch of illusions out, and Silent doesn't have the BKB. Not is trying to save him with the Force Snap. Managed to get out a little bit farther. Decrepify's just slowing him down with the Cold Snap as well. They can't let Silent die, but they can't do anything to save him. At the same time, another tornado comes out, and that's enough to finish him out. He's dead for somebody. No! Seth gets the Marauder as well, and that's it! GG is the call from Iceberg. Winstrike, they don't get their win against OG, and they will be forced into a tiebreaker, an elimination against IG.
Winstrike have to be kicking themselves right now, because they had this game dead to rights. They controlled their destiny.